Hi everyone, Coyote Montana here, and I'm going to talk about something that has something to do with 3D. But first, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons on the Super Mario Galaxy movie that I just saw on Sunday. I forgot to talk about that because, after going through with the aggravation and frustration on what's going on with Garrett Anderson, so I'm going to go through with the pros and cons on the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Starting off with the pros. And there's going to be a lot of it. I love the movie so much. It was amazing. The animation's amazing. They just have a lot of great references that they've shown. Smash Brothers references and everything. And heck, even the battles were amazing too. And everything. Including the good, hilarious moments, just like the first movie did. And now for the cons. Just only two cons. And first off, it's something to do about Mega Legs. And no, Mega Legs looks so nice and all. I really like how that has like one of the grappy things, even though it doesn't have that in the actual game, Super Mario Galaxy. Fun game, by the way. It's just that the line that we hear, which is Princess Rosalina, you're coming with me. Because on there, it sounds like this. Princess Rosalina, you're coming with me. That was heard in the full movie and on that TV spot, which is actually Bowser Jr. But in the first trailer back in the fall of last year, 2025, it sounded like this. Princess Rosalina, you're coming with me. That's how it should have been in the actual movie instead of that, because that one was better. I even showed a comparison to it to my dad, and he agreed with me. And plus, even though when hearing that in the first trailer, we know that a lot of us think that it could be Wario, because we think that Wario's going to be on there, but he's not, of course. But yeah. And as for the second con, and it's something to do about the Pikmin. Nope, they look perfectly well. It's just something to do about the blue Pikmin. Because I noticed something what's missing from here, on their cheeks. And it's their gills. Now, if we remember this correctly, the Pikmin games that we played, like Pikmin, Pikmin 2, Pikmin 3, and any other ones, how do I say this? Now, as I was saying, they don't have any of their gills. Sorry about that, it's just my dad. As I was saying, the gills on the blue Pikmin on that movie are missing. So yeah, so if we know the games, Pikmin 1, 2, 3, and 4, and some of the other ones, they have gills so they can breathe in water. Alright, so that's about it for... what is it again? Oh yeah, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. But now let's get on to the big part. And it's about movies in 3D. And I'm going to say why I don't watch movies in 3D. Okay, so we know that 3D is like three-dimensional and stuff. And the reason why I don't watch movies in 3D is because they're not as good as the original 2D, of course. I mean, when my dad and I went to see the Super Mario Galaxy movie, it was in 3D. I thought it was going to be in the actual original 2D as always, but it was in 3D. I've been bamboozled, of course. And here's the thing. I don't know why theaters decided to do like movies in 3D, of course. I mean, they kind of look ridiculous and everything. I mean, who wants to watch them in 3D? I mean, the last movie that I saw with my parents was How to Train Your Dragon back in 2010 in theaters. And then when I revisited it again on DVD that my grandmother used to have before donating them, it was in 2D since I revisited. And the last movie that I saw in 3D was Cars 2 back in 2011, of course. Yeah, Cars 2 back in 2011 in 3D in theaters. And then after that, how do I say this? I got it on DVD later on, and it was in 2D, which is good, of course. And then throughout the theaters from 2015 to 2025, every movie that I saw in theaters was all 2D, which is perfect. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, the 3D thing is like something to do for like the rides and stuff, like from Disney World, Disneyland, Universal Studios, Lando, Universal Studios Florida, everything. Those ones have the better 3Ds. And what the movie theaters have, and what does they have what the movie theaters doesn't have? Good things, like water squirting at us and everything. I mean, seriously. I don't know whose idea was it to do the movies in 3D, but they shouldn't be a thing anymore. People stop watching them because it's like everything. And man, it gives me a headache. A really, really big headache, of course. I don't know whose idea was this. But the thing is, the rides ones are way better, of course. And that's how it should be. And plus, here's the thing. This DVD here that I have, it's called Bob's Big Break in Monster 3D, of course. This thing, I got this years ago that includes the 3D glasses. It doesn't have it because I don't know what happened to them. But I'm actually planning on getting a new one that actually has the glasses. You see, when I was watching this at home, on the back right here, it says it includes both 2D and 3D versions of the film. So, when I've watched it in 3D on my TV, it was really good because everything was like coming towards me. But I actually did watch the 2D version and I saw the difference. Including the Shrek 3D thing. And besides, all those 3D things that I went to that are better, like the closed down Muppets Vision 3D, the closed down Shrek 4D, the closed down Tough to Be a Bug that's in 3D, the ongoing Transformers ride, the ongoing Spider-Man ride. Those ones have like good 3D things, and they're perfect, better than the ones in the movie theaters. And I'm glad I'm going to be getting the Super Mario Galaxy movie on Blu-ray and DVD. That's actually going to be the actual original 2D. So to the cinemas out there, especially Showcase Cinemas Deluxe, I'm not going to be going to the theaters again unless I watch the movies in actual 2D, like how it should be. None of that 3D thing. It shouldn't be a thing anymore. Okay, looks like I got it all out, everyone. And plus, I also heard from that one post from Walter Salmon something about Paramount. Probably something to do around 2028 to 2029. I don't know, but I've watched the video and something to do. I don't know if the bio is not actually going to be happening or something, like San Valentino mentioned in early March. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's about it on why I don't watch movies in 3D. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone.